How's it going?
Good.
I'm Officer Hawkins, sir. I'm looking for Pam. Is Pam in today?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Is your wife? She's here.
Hi.
Hello, Pam. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fork Police Department.
Hi.
So we had a agency assist out of St. George and Springville that we're just looking for. Okay. When you picked her up, what was the case? Did somebody ask you to pick her up, or did you just pick her up? What was going on?
Well, I'm having guests coming, and she came and did some cleaning for me.
Some cleaning for you?
We're right now in the house.
In the living room, right here.
Okay, great. We're gonna have both of you come out here then.
If you can, just for a second. We just have to go over some stuff.
You have a warrant?
Yeah, we do.
Let me see it, please.
So, it's in my car, but right now, my concern is...
Will you just tell them you're alright?
Well, we have to physically see her.
Come to the doorway.
We'll go ahead and get the copy of the warrant for you, okay?
You have a warrant for my house?
Specifically for you.
For you and the child.
Yeah. Okay. So,
What is going on?
as of right now, I'll just need you to give your phone to your husband.
Okay.
Okay? And as of this moment, you're going to be detained right now, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
So
so,
what does that mean?
is there anything on you?
No.
Okay, perfect. Just put your hands in front of you, okay? Just going to place you temporarily under
Wait,
arrest.
wait.
I'll
What are
explain
you
to
doing?
you that I'll explain
What
to
are you guys doing?
I've explained this already. I'm being as courteous as I can,
Okay, well, I'm going to call an attorney.
That's fine.
I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
I don't even
on.
know what this is all about.
Okay. So I'm
Put
going to
my
explain
wife
to you
in
when we get to the car.
handcuffs, I mean-
Yes. I just explained to you that you're being detained right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you to my car, okay? I need this officer to stay with your husband, and I'm going to explain everything to you when we get there, okay? So are you familiar with any officers in Springville?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you have siblings or kids in St. George?
Well, I have a married daughter,
Okay. What's her name?
Stacy.
Okay. Do you know of any issues that they just went through today?
No, do you?
Yes, I do. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So we were requested by St. George and Springville Police to make contact here, the residents is here, then to detain you currently until questions are answered. Okay.
What kind of questions?
So I'm gonna call the main officers from Springville, and that's where I'm gonna tell him that I have you detained, and he can question you from now. Does that make sense? So now you know pretty much as I do. Okay. So I'm gonna call him, and we're just gonna go from there. Okay.
So what do I have to do with it? Why am I like this when haven't resisted or anything?
Because I have to detain you momentarily until I figure out what charges they're gonna go with at you. So like I said, we were requested by another agency to locate you and detain you temporarily under a warrant to figure out what it is. He's right there, which means you had her. That makes sense?
Yeah, she comes over to my house all the time.
I'm going off what you're saying. I'm going off what they're saying. I don't know what's the truth. I know that she's here. I don't know if she came willingly or not.
But can't you ask her?
That's what we're about to do.
Okay.
But as of right now, that's why I separated you, because I want the truth. I don't want coercion. I don't want her being felt like she has to say stuff.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in there. We're going to drive back to the front so you can hang out right in front of your house.
Thank
okay?
you. Okay.
All right, watch your hand. So just, can you tie yourself or no? Or can you place your seatbelt or no?
No.
No? Okay. Yes, it does. I don't know if it's Stacy per se, but it's one of them. So then it is her. Okay, I just turned on your AC, okay?
Public safety.
How's it going? This is Officer Hawkins with American Porch Police Department. How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you doing?
Good. So I just want to get some 5 W's on this case I had. So I made contact. I have Pam in the backseat of my car detained, and I'm in the house.
In the house?
Yep.
Okay, we've got a unit that's going to be heading over. Let me find out who it is, okay?
Yeah.
Did they tell you who's going over? Okay. All right, let me see if I can just transfer over to my officers out there, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm sorry, what was your name one more time?
This is Officer Hawkins, Hawkins.
All right, I'm going to send you over to Detective Ford. Give me just 1 second. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, this is Officer Hawkins of American Porch Police Department.
Hey, this is Detective Mulford. How are you?
Detective Molson? Is that what you said?
Mulford.
Okay, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So I just want, if you can just give me the lowdown of what's going on today, because I have the agency that says I detained Pam. She's in the backseat of my car, and then I have in the house in front of me.
You in the house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me get this phone real quick.
Mine?
Sorry, sorry, I'm talking with DCFS.
Okay.
We have DCFS here, they're on their way, they're gonna come pick us right now.
Okay.
So if you can detain Pam still for a minute, and then there, and DCFS will be there in just a minute.
Okay. Can you at least give me a synopsis of what this is in regards to?
Alright, yeah. So, here, I'm gonna...
I'll just have you stand by your truck really quick for right now, sir, okay? I'll come over there in a second. You're coming to this house, I just need you to stand right there for a second. I get you. Just give me 2 seconds, okay?
So what's going on? Are you there?
Yeah, I got someone that rolled up to the driveway behind me, so just told him to wait.
Okay. Alright. So what's going on is we got a call from DCFS because St. George PD got a call about 2 kids that were found locked up in a safe and tied up, and it's siblings, and the suspects are the parents.
Okay.
But St. George has mom and dad detained down there, and they are doing some interviews right now to kind of figure out everything that's going on. There's one other sibling that we're still looking for, that are considered still dangerous, and DCFS has a warrant to take them both into custody and into state's custody. Pam was seen picking up in the Springville Rec Center around 1:15 today, and that's how we kind of figured that out and had you guys go out there. So we're still kind of figuring everything out, but that's the basis of it, is that these kids there's a warrant to take them into state custody. A couple of them are found and malnourished and bound and locked in a safe. So
Okay.
that's where we're at, and then we're still looking for the other one.
Okay.
But I think DCFS is on their way right now. Can you confirm the address that you're at right
So, is it just then there's not an arrest warrant for Pam?
No, hey,
Okay.
nothing else has to do with Pam. We're gonna have to talk that do we want to be like, confirm that PD, we go to any other PD. Yeah, that works. Can you guys transport Pam to your PD? We can send some detectives up there to go interview her.
Depending, we have freaking a couple calls coming out, some disturbances, so I mean, it's possible, just depending how long it would be, or I mean, they're pretty cooperative, honestly, so I don't think if they got back, if I let them stay here at the home when DCFS picked it up, I don't think they'll do anything, or leave, if that makes sense.
They've been pretty cooperative with you.
Yeah, they've been pretty cooperative, more so confused.
Okay. Let me, here, you got my sergeant right with me. He's talking to one of the other siblings. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm on my way up there right now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll if you can kind of hold on for just a second. Also, need to keep an eye on the house. I'll make sure she doesn't get that way and you let her know. I'm on my way up there right now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay. So, like I told you everything that I know, right? And as soon as I find out, I tell you kind of thing, right? Pretty transparent, okay? So today, your daughter in St. George was hooked up with DCFS on a possible child abuse, okay?
My daughters, are you sure you have the right daughter, Stacy Crane?
Someone from St. George that has their child.
No, that's not my daughter.
Okay. Well, those officers are on their way up here to talk to you,
Okay.
and talk to her,
Okay.
and DCFS is on their way as well.
Okay.
I'm not here to argue the logistics.
No, I know.
I'm telling you what I know.
Yeah, it's just those would be my granddaughters, and those aren't my granddaughters. Those are my friends' daughters.
Okay. So your friend's daughters then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is Ruby Franke's daughter.
Okay.
And she's a friend of ours. She comes over and helps me every once in a while to do cleaning and stuff.
Okay. So this is what happened, okay? Her parents were in the situation of a child abuse allegation.
Okay.
DCFS made the report and went to the house and found children malnourished and locked in a safe. Okay?
In the safe?
In a safe. Okay? So now those officers and the DCFS have taken custody of those children, and we're looking for this one. The rec center, when they went to go find her, said that you picked her up.
Yeah,
So
I did.
now they are trying to figure out
Why I picked her
why
up?
you picked her up, what you know with her. Is she okay? Did she come here willingly? All that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, they
so
can
as
ask
soon
her
as they
that.
come here,
Yeah.
we'll be on our way.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I said you're just detained. You're not placed under arrest just right now until they figure out what's going on with their part. Okay?
Okay.
So as long as she's not tied up and bound because you
I did make her scrub.
do something, you
I
know?
did make her scrub the floor, and they vacuumed and stuff because I have company coming tonight from Costa Rica.
Okay.
So, but she did it of her own free will. We had lunch.
Yeah.
We went to Rolly's farm and had ice cream.
Okay.
So you just want what?
That's not my case.
Okay.
DCFS and Springville Police Department asked me to come here, make contact with you, here detain you until they can ask questions.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions for now? Until they get here at least?
No, yeah, I was just scared because I thought it was my daughter. That's not my daughter. My daughter only has little kids. I mean, they shouldn't have any kids that age.
Sorry.
Sorry, just switched over.
What was your question? Sorry, ask it again.
Oh,
My sergeant asked if everything was okay, so that's it.
yeah.
Any other questions I can answer for you?
No, I don't understand why having her come to my house.
Who, her?
Yeah.
Because they don't know whether it was voluntary or not. I think it's the first problem.
See. Okay.
And the second problem is, since those children are, I don't know the full details of how mistreated or how malnourished those children are.
Okay.
All I know is that's the words and treatment that they used.
Yeah.
Which means that they are severely concerned of her well-being and every child that's in that home.
Okay. So they'll just have to talk to her and
because I've been a part of many DCFS cases where as soon as the parents are hooked up, kids are taken. If there's any kids that aren't in the home immediately when the kids are taken, guess what? They're scurrying around. Other family members are picking them up that way. The parent can come back and grab them before DCFS takes them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, you may be a good person, but there's a lot of people in this world that aren't.
Right. Well, if DCFS is supposed to take her, then they can take her. I mean, I'm not going to try to fight that. I mean, you know.
That's what they're going to come talk to you about. They left already, so they should be here in the next 10-15 minutes, but Springville just left as I got off the phone with him, so he's probably going to be about 20.
DCFS or whatever it is coming?
Yeah, so DCFS will come for their part first, and then the detective
So they're
Mumford
just going
is
to ask
coming
her
to
if
talk
she
to you.
came willingly to my house and if everything is okay?
And she has to be taken into state custody.
Oh, she does? Okay.
Because I think her parents were arrested.
Okay, so I'm just wondering why they don't want...
Maybe they are.
No, I have her. She's in my house.
She's in here?
Yeah.
I didn't get told. When they get here, ask them that. Okay? Alright, I'm going to go brief your husband so he's not worrying about you.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
He's at this location.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you to my car, okay? I need this officer to stay with your husband, and I'm going to explain everything to you when we get there, okay?
That they've been looking for is at this location. Go ahead and step out here for me, okay?
You can see her right here.
I understand that, sir. She can also have a seat in a chair, okay?
Where's your sister? Hey, Greg, are you home? Hey, can you come over, please? Need a little help here. Okay, thanks. Bye.
What's your last name?
the most bizarre thing in the world. Put my wife in handcuffs.
Go ahead. Temper. Do you have any shoes with you?
Why are you asking that?
Because the juvenile not be staying at this location. There's Springville police officers that are on their way up here, okay? And there's a warrant for her to go in their custody. So I was asking if she had shoes so that way she can put a pair of shoes on and doesn't have to walk in the gravel.
Hey Siri, call Ruby.
Shoes with you? It's just a simple question. You don't have to look. Is it grandpa? You don't have to look at grandpa to know whether or not you have shoes. Okay.
Is that your mom's number? Is it this? She's got this phone set up. Like this. Is my wife in that car? Mm-hmm. With handcuffs on?
Yes, sir. She's being detained for investigation for Springville officers.
That's right. So is Springville officers coming here to talk to her? Is that why she's detained?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They have officers on their way.
What do we got there?
Probably your buddy you called. Is that your friend? Do you know that guy?
He's a window guy.
Oh,
Greg
window.
Parker. He
A
gave us
window
a
guy?
bid on- Greg, I'll call you. I'll call you.
You're supposed to get some window bids.
Yeah, well, he gave us one, so he's probably just following up on that.
Oh, gotcha. Do you take care of your garden and stuff, or is that your wife? It's beautiful.
Well, she does that. I normally do the lawn, but I had ankle surgery.
I saw that, yeah.
So I'm just barely starting to walk. I've been
Oh,
walking
really?
for a week, and so I did that half. She did this half. I did the back.
Oh, man. You just had surgery a week ago?
No, 7 weeks ago.
7 weeks ago, but you just started walking then. Okay, that makes sense.
What's the reason for putting her in handcuffs?
For safety reasons, if anyone is placed in one of our vehicles, it's policy.
Why did you have to put her in the vehicle?
Because she's detained right now.
Yeah, but she can be detained right here on the front porch, right?
Sure, I understand that, but also at the same time, we're unsure of all the details of the case. This isn't our case, it's an agency assist like Officer Hawkins explained to you. So we don't have all of the details information
I know, but
in regards
if you're
to
detaining
her contacting.
You can detain her in that chair, right?
Sure, but I'm explaining something to you, right? We can't be having her speak to you, speak on the phone, until their investigation is complete.
So bizarre. I don't know where Greg is. He lives right down the street.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he was in the middle of supper. It's 6:30.
Where do you supper?
6:30's early?
Yeah. I know you don't know her, but if you knew her, you'd be embarrassed that this is happening.
Sir, like I said, I really don't have any information. All I know is that we were supposed to come here and assist Springville by detaining her and make sure. That's all of the information that I have. If I had any other information that I could give you, I would, okay? Have you guys lived in American Fork very long?
Yeah.
You have?
I've been in this house for 21 years.
Oh, really? So you like the area enough to stay that long, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I mean, we've been here 35 years, probably or more. Between the other house a mile away and this house.
Oh, really? Where was your other house at?
The high school.
Okay, yeah. So you didn't move too far at all then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty area, though. It's probably a lot busier now versus 21 years ago or 35 years
Especially
ago.
this street.
Oh, I bet. People sure do cruise on it. Has it been any less traffic since the Pleasant Grove area of 2600 North has been
The
closed down?
construction, oh, yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah.
No. No, you should probably go, Greg. I thought he left.
We'll see if there's an ETA for you.
I not sure why he came. I think it was to follow up on his bid.
Yeah.
I think he wants to put those windows in. But another guy came and bid it too.
Have you not decided which bid you want?
Well, he's way, this other company is
Way
ridiculous.
less?
No, it was way, way, way more.
Really?
Yeah. He's a friend of ours. We used to live kind of by him,
Oh, okay.
and so he's done other windows for us.
Well, hopefully it works out for you with getting your windows installed.
Yeah, well,
Is it more than one, or
yeah.
is it?
Is that the officer talking to her through that door? Or is that, I don't recognize it. Is that your partner?
Yep. Yep.
Never had a police car sitting in that driveway ever. Craziest thing. And my wife's sitting there in handcuffs.
J34 in service. Is there an ETA for the 4J officer that's en route to our location? Is that Destin, Florida, your shirt? Is it? Did you go fishing while you were in Destin? No, just went to the museum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't fish,
Oh, really?
I don't hunt, I don't shoot, I don't...
10-4, thank you for your help. Have you been vegetarian your whole life?
No, just for like 30 some years.
Oh, okay. What was the change? What made the change for you?
Anatomy lab.
Really? In college or
Yeah.
high school? Okay.
Doing prerequisites for nursing.
Okay. Did you get your RN or BSN? Yeah. Are you still working as a nurse?
Retired.
Retired. Good for you.
25 years.
That's a long time to be in. What kind of nursing were you in?
I did critical care, intensive care, coronary care, and then I worked in the electrophysiology lab.
Oh, really?
And then I went to the VA and managed their pacemakers, defibrillators, all that stuff.
Oh, really? Wow. That's pretty neat. More of a specialized nursing than just your standard. Did you have to have extra training or certifications for that?
Just
No?
got it along the way.
Okay. Alright. Was it around here that you did intensive care and...
I did Utah Valley,
Oh, really?
and then I did the electrophysiology lab there, and then I did research with the doctor, Then I went to the VA.
How neat is that? So you kept really busy at the Valley.
Yeah.
I bet.
Did you want to go help them out?
No.
Okay.
No, we'll stand by. Each
All right,
way
sir.
for about 20 minutes for Springville.
Is it possible I could talk to you by my car? A little out of so we can just talk.
Yeah, if she can go in and lock the door.
Go in and lock the door.
Yeah.
If this officer goes with you, her, sure.
No.
No?
She can stay right here on the porch so you can
So I
see
can
her.
see her?
Absolutely.
What are you afraid of, sir?
I don't know what's going on.
So that's what I'm going to brief
And
you
what-
on, but I
and
want
I'm
to say...
telling you, I'm answering your question.
Okay.
Number one, I don't know what's going on. Number two, I don't want Springville to drive up and you guys whisk her away and take her away without giving any information or anything.
Okay.
And so, number three, her mom isn't here right now. And I feel like I'm kind of trying to protect her from getting into a bad situation.
That's understandable.
That's me.
That's understandable.
And I don't even know her that well.
So I'm going
Pam
to
knows her.
answer all three of those questions.
Pam knows her because she knows her mom. She's very good friends with her, has known her for a long, long time.
Okay.
And I already briefed Pam. She's understanding, cool and collective, and understands what we're doing. I would like to brief you the same way. However, I would like to do it privately, if that's all right.
Is that what Pam says we ought to do?
No.
I mean, why do I need to be briefed?
You don't have to be told anything if you don't want to. I'm doing it as a kind gesture to inform you of why everyone's here and why your wife is detained. What would you like?
I'm going to ask you a favor. I'll go do that. I want her to sit in this chair in plain view, and if Springville pulls up, then I want to be able to, you know, I'm not going to get crazy. I don't have any weapons. I don't have anything, and I just had surgery on this ankle. I just feel a certain responsibility to her and to her mom to protect her the best that I can. Obviously, I'm freaking out gun, right? And I have a lame ankle. So what am I going to do? Nothing. But
Well, I
if
have
they
no
pull
intent to
up,
hurt you, so-
I don't want them pulling in here and dragging her away while she's all frightened and screaming.
So, here's the deal. We've already informed you there's a warrant picked up, okay? So either way, she'll be going with the Springville officers,
let's go.
okay?
Just sit right here in the chair, okay? That's all we can do. You know, just sit there in the chair. You can rock if you want. Okay? All right?
And we could just be right here so you can watch her, okay? There's no surprises. I just want to inform you of
Probably go a
stuff.
little further
Cool.
because she can probably hear.
I'm trying to appease you. So her parents today were under investigation for a child abuse, child neglect. DCFS went to the home with the Springfield Police Department and found children in the basement, malnourished and locked in the safe. Today. Yeah.
I don't know what children that was.
DCFS tried finding all the kids that were involved, and one of them was. We don't know where she's at. Okay, calls the rec center. The rec center says that and picked her up. Unknown if she went willingly or forced. I'm not saying Pam forced her. I already told her that, so we don't know. But what DCFS wants to do is they have a warrant to pick her up and take her into state custody because her parents were arrested. Now,
Her parents were arrested.
yes. So that's why
Her mom was on her way to St. George.
That was the whole thing. It happened in St. George, came up to Springville, Springville got involved, and it's traced all its way back to us somehow. I don't know how you guys are involved, you and Pam.
Pam's her friend, Ruby's friend. Her husband, Kevin or somebody, I've met him a couple times. I don't even know him. So Pam, since her mom was on the way to this top right here, since her mom was on the way to St. George, then Pam said, I'll pick up the girls and I need some help anyway. And so she said, Ruby said they can come over and help. And so they've been helping clean. We have guests coming from Costa Rica tonight.
That's what Pam said.
And you know, they just help clean. They clean floors. They cleaned all kinds of stuff. I don't even know everything. And so that's the reason we're involved with this right now, is because Pam went over and Ruby knew that she was coming over and getting the girls, and she got the girls.
So I told Pam as much as I knew from Springville and how much as I knew from St. George. That was what I was informed to do. Come here, locate Pam inside the residence to detain and hold on to Pam until Springville and DCFS get here. I don't exactly know what detectives want with you guys, but detectives want to talk to Pam, and DCFS wants to pick up. I know you guys are probably good people, but there's a lot of people out there that aren't. And they just want to make sure the kids are okay.
Well, they want to take her, right?
If you guys can work with DCFS and say if DCFS is okay with her staying with you guys, and that's between you and DCFS, I have no quarrel with that.
They don't know us. They don't know anything about us. You don't know anything about it.
I know I haven't had a problem with you guys.
The biggest thing that bugs me, like, I hate, you know, kids get involved and they pay the price and everything. Who knows what in the world's going on. But the biggest thing that bugs me is my wife is sitting in a patrol car handcuffed.
Yeah.
That's the thing that gets me. I mean, I feel bad for the girl and everything, but my wife, you know, she's sitting there in handcuffs. And this is the first time in the world that I've ever had a police car sitting in my driveway. And I got all the neighbors driving by. It's like, oh my goodness.
They don't know if
Greg
it's bad or
Carter
good.
drives up and you tell him to go back. And I tell him, Greg, I thought he had left. And then he said, do you need me? And I, Greg, go. Just go.
I thought you called him here.
No.
Okay.
I saw that he texted me and said, hey, if you need me, it's like, get out of here. Just get out. He doesn't need to be involved in this stuff.
What was he here for?
Windows. He gave us a bid on Windows.
That's it?
And so he's coming to check back on Windows. He's a friend. So he just gave us a bid on Windows. That's right, he's just a weird freak thing.
Well, as soon as Springville gets here and say that they don't want anything to do with Pam, she'll be released. That's why I said she's not under arrest, she's just detained right now because that was what they asked for. Like I told her, do you have any questions that I can answer? Because I would love to answer them, that way nobody's surprised. Is this Georgian or? No, this must be our news. Alright, just hang out right here, give me a second, okay? I don't know, I'm thinking it's spring, I think so.
How old are you? Do you need medical attention at all? Okay. Is there a reason you're so scared right now? It's us? Okay. Well, I'm sorry if you've had a negative interaction with law enforcement in the past, okay? My intention is not to scare you. Are you okay? Or is there something that I can do to make you not feel as scared right now? Okay. Do you live in American Fork?
So, Pam, since we're known,
Are you a lifeguard? Do you go to school? Or would you rather not talk?
Sit down, my ankles.
Sure, absolutely.
Sit in that chair.
I don't see a problem with that. Shuffle around. That's what I was saying before. You're welcome to have a seat if you'd like. I bet after... Did you just mow the lawn today?
I did the back today.
I bet it's pretty tender then.
Yeah.
Did they do reconstructive surgery or?
I did a tendon repair here.
Oh, really?
And then I had to scrape some dead bone out the front of this and
Ouch.
do a bone graft for my heel and from they got cartilage from a cadaver and all this stuff.
All sorts of new pieces and sounds like a painful process.
Yeah. So these Springville officers, they need to talk to Pam. And then I don't really know what's going on. I don't have any idea. Did you guys talk to Pam already?
Alright, sir, so I have a question for you. Pam already told me that the house, can we ask for her to come outside as well?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can go with him.
Right? My backwards.
You can sit there. Can I sit here?
Sure.
How about you?
So what are we waiting for now?
We came up to verify they were here.
Okay.
And at this point, we're waiting for a phone call to let us know what we need to do at this point.
Did you guys get to talk to Pam?
We have no idea what's going on. That's what I just told him. We were just told to come up here and see if they were here. That's all we're here for.
Okay.
Is Pam here?
She's sitting in
She's in the back of the car.
in handcuffs in that
Gotcha.
car. Tie these before I trip them. So are more people coming, or you're just waiting for a call?
There's Springville officers on their way, is the information that we have, okay?
Whoa, man. Crazy.
And they probably will be here in 10 to 15 minutes.
I can just see more and more guys showing up. And girls.
Well, that's what's gonna happen. I already
so
told you
crazy.
that.
I know, but
Right?
I mean more than a couple, right?
Oh, I don't know how many officers. I would assume
I
very
mean, this
many.
is like what happens when there's like some big drug bust or something. You know, I do have, you know, I've done a lot of background. You can run a background on me. You know,
Not too concerned
I had
with
to do that for the VA, you know, several times. Been drug tested, been everything.
Yep. Well, they have to do their proper investigation, okay? Maybe not necessarily into you, but for whatever their case is about, okay?
Is that the only way to detain someone is to put them in handcuffs in a police car?
No, sir, I already explained it to you, okay?
Explain what?
The reason why she's in the back of the car right now. Okay, do you want me to re-explain it to
Well,
you?
I was just asking you.
No,
if
sir,
there
that's
was,
not.
I was asking
that's not
you
the only way to
if there's
detain a
another
person.
way. What's another
Sure.
way to detain someone?
So if I were to tell you you're being detained right now, you'd be detained right there. Does that make
So
sense?
why can't she?
Because
be
she
detained?
cannot be talking to anyone else. She cannot be on her phone. Per policy, she has to be
I
in
have
hand.
her phone.
I understand that. Okay. I've already explained it to you. There's officers on their way who are going to talk to her. Like I said, we all have limited information. We're assisting officers. I do not know the background of the case, but obviously it's serious enough for her to be detained, okay? And for the children to be present. Alright? If I had more information, I'd give it to you, but I don't.
Hello. They've got her in the control tower. So, yeah, they're just attacking. So, Springville's in the way. Thanks.
Well, those two are police officers, right? Mm-hmm. And they were just checking to make sure that these girls were here and that they're okay.
Us or them?
Them.
So they're part of a bigger organization than we are. They're major crimes from Utah County. So they're a little bit higher on the echelon. They got called here in case we needed assistance.
I don't think you're going to need assistance.
Right? I think we can handle it, right? No, they're just checking.
Is your backyard fairly steep, or is it flat?
Well, it's got hills.
Was it
Around
got hills?
3/4 of an acre.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well, I just saw that the east side of your yard was a pretty good drop off there.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah. I was just wondering if your backyard was hilly as well.
It's got some hills.
Yeah. Probably be fun for like a slip and slide.
Yeah.
Would it be good for a
It's
slip and
hand
slide?
sledding.
Oh, yeah. I bet. That would be way fun. Oh, very good.
You guys want a drink of water?
That's very kind of you. We're okay.
I got it in the fridge in the garage if you're thirsty.
Well, thank you. I've got water in my vehicle. Thank you, though. Do you girls need water? No? Okay. Do you just play city volleyball, or do you play for school? Do you play club at all? No? How long have you been playing volleyball? You like it? Yeah? What position do you usually play? No? You guys kind of rotate? You rove? Is that what you call it? Rove around? That's cool. That's awesome. I played volleyball back in the day too. Super fun. And you play? Is that right? Okay. Sweet. Is your season over, or are you just getting started? Is it? How'd you guys do? Yeah? Good. Do they do it by age bracket? Is it skill level or bracket? Okay. What was your age bracket? Okay. Very good. Are there girls that like play on your same level then? Like skill level wise. That's awesome. It's hard sometimes when you get stuck in an age bracket. Some people don't live up to. You're like, yeah, we had some of those too. Do you guys play cities just... How does that work, playing for city leagues? Okay. Do you guys do any sort of like, I don't know what they call it, like competitions to where you play other cities too? No? You just play each other? That's fun. Sweet. What's your favorite position to play? You just like to play? That's awesome. Well, you're so tall. I definitely didn't. Yeah, you're super tall. You walked out and I was like, wow. It makes sense. You play volleyball. Are you gonna try to play like an... No. Not for the school teams. Just a hobby, just for fun. All good, as long as it stays fun and they're not doing it because you feel like it's a chore, right? Do you go... You're not in public school? Do you do homeschool? Yeah. Do you Dutch braid your own hair? Yeah. Me too. I was lazy to wear that. I just have it in a ponytail braid. Did you teach yourself or did someone teach you? Half and half? That's awesome. Can you braid other people's hair too? Oh, very good. I feel like sometimes a lot of people, they can either braid them on themselves or braid other people's hair, but they can't do both. So that's really cool. Yep, I'll have to go with you, and he can stand by too if he doesn't want me in his house without Yep, but I have to go with you too. She just needs to grab her shoes. Where are your shoes at in the house? They're in the back of the house? Okay.
Like in the kitchen, back by the door there.
Or he can grab them. You want to grab them? If you can get up on that sore ankle. Dang it.
Yeah, maybe you should just go with it.
Okay. If you try to run, we will chase you.
Are you both going in? Is that what you're asking?
Did you want to grab your shoes or no? Do you want them to wait? Okay.
You guys don't have lights flashing, it would be worse.
Not necessary.
What was that?
At least you guys don't have lights flashing, that'd be even worse. Never
I
had
try
a
to be
police.
incognito.
Never had a police car in my driveway, ever.
I have one every night.
Yeah, but your neighbors know who you are and they know what you're up to and everything.
You just need a VIN inspection.
Need
We
what?
couldn't find the van. You just need a VIN inspection. That was it. We couldn't
VIN
find the VIN.
inspection.
Like
All
for
you
your
gotta
car?
For which car?
We'll look at that one for you. Make sure it's good. And then that's what you can tell everybody.
You want me to? I can throw him down on the front lawn and cuff him and make it look like he was running through the neighborhood from somebody.
Him? I'm not going to cuff him. No thanks. I couldn't cuff anyone right now with this ankle.
What'd you do to it?
Had surgery. I couldn't even cuff my grandkids. I worked at the prison a long time ago.
Oh, you did? What'd you
Ran
do
the
there?
laundry there? I was a correctional officer.
Oh, really? How was that?
I only did it for 8 years. Then I went to nursing.
Oh, okay. Were you in laundry the whole time?
I was in the mail room at first, and then they put me in laundry and then just left me there and I ran laundry. It wasn't a good place to work.
No. I wouldn't want to be stuck inside all the time, all day long.
Okay, we got someone coming up. Can't tell, you know, because we're not
Wonderful.
armed or anything.
It's great.
They blocked you guys though.
It's fine.
It's alright, I can ram myself out.
That's why they got in the truck.
They don't have one of those giant bumpers on there though.
It's all bulletproof and it's pretty heavy. You'll get through there.
Okay, so is this Springville?
Yeah.
Yes.
Girls, I have no clue what's going on, and I don't know what's going to happen. So just, the worst thing we can do is try to fight it. So you gotta just go with it, whatever and then sort it out. I don't know how that's going to happen. So we'll see what they say.
So we have no clue really what's even going on.
I don't know.
How long have they been here?
An hour? I don't know. How long has it been?
Oh, I don't know. Don't look at me.
How long have
Them.
the girls been here?
Oh, here at the house?
Yeah, how long have you guys had custody of them?
I think it was around, like, because I mowed the back lawn. I got done, I think, about, was it about 2? Did you guys get here at 2? 2? I don't know if I have anything on here that would tell me. I was out there for 3.5 hours. It took me with this ankle to mow the backyard. 3.5 hours. And yesterday I did that side, my wife did that side. But you don't move very fast with that.
Yeah, I bet.
3.5 hours, I think I started. I don't know what time it was. It's probably about 2 or 3. What time is it now?
Probably 7.
7:20. I think it was about 3. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I don't pay attention to time now that I'm retired. I don't really.
I'll say that in about 15 to 20 years.
I started my retirement, the state retirement, on September 1st, so in a couple of days. Just 8 years. But how many do you have?
I mean, I have.
Can't afford a lawyer or could be wanting to represent you for any question. You start answering questions now without having counsel present, and they stop answering questions at any time.
So, should I make sure I have an attorney? I don't even know what I'm in trouble for.
So it's not so much that you're in trouble. We're just trying to get answers about the Franke family.
So, excuse me, but the officer said that they just had to make sure that the girls came on their own free will and that they were healthy and they were okay, which they did.
Sure.
They came to clean my house.
Before we get any further, I want to make sure, do you understand those rights that I explained to you?
Yeah, I understand.
You understand them? Are you okay answering some questions for me?
I don't know if I am or not. Can I talk to my husband? I've never had this ever happen before.
At this point,
at all.
you're not, as far as we know, you're not in any trouble at this
Yes.
point. We're trying to figure out what's going on, how the girls got here, all that kind of stuff. So that's mostly what we want to talk to you about at this point. So
You're not going to jail.
great.
I hope not for having to come clean up
No.
my house.
So if you want to have an attorney present, that's totally your choice. That's your right. But we can't tell you yes or no whether you need that, right? That's only something
I can't talk to my husband and ask him. I mean, I just have never done this before. I have no idea. I'm just like shaken. I don't know what's going on. I had them come over and do some, I've never had handcuffs in my life put on me.
Right. A lot of times.
And I don't even understand why I did everything he asked me to do, and you
It's
put
an officer
handcuffs
safety
on.
thing. It's just sometimes, because here's the thing, right? He doesn't know you, right? He's never interacted with you. We've had people that have gone completely from like a normal level to all of a sudden going crazy and assaulting and things like that. So it's more of a.
I get that.
It's not to get you in trouble. It's not to scare you. It's just keep things calm, especially when he was here by himself, right? If you're here at the house and someone else came out, it's just that you be considerate. Okay. Are you okay to just answer some questions?
So, when you came to the door, you asked, brought her right out. He didn't even know it was there, and I said, "Hey, what about?" He said, "I don't know. All we care about." I said, "Well, in the house, right?"
At this point, like I told you before, these are the ones that you need to talk to, because I'm not the one that's investigating your case.
So let me give you a little bit of backstory of how this all ended up happening. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a call from St. George Police Department because there are siblings of were found down there in a pretty distraught condition. That information came to us. We went to Springville, the address they have in Springville. No one's there. And so then we kind of do some follow-up. we find out that the residence,
Yep.
and then someone said that you had came and picked her up. So based on the conditions that we, the other kids were found,
You can, yeah, it makes sense. You're concerned about them.
Right,
Yeah.
and we don't know you.
Right.
We don't know what your involvement is with them. We don't know any of that. And so, and DCFS has a warrant to take these girls into custody,
Yeah,
into state custody.
yeah. I don't know
And
everything that's happening, but we'll do whatever you want to do. I mean,
I just am curious, is there a reason that you went and picked her up today?
yeah.
What was the reason you went and got her today?
She's going to come clean at my house.
She's going to come clean? Is that something that regularly happens?
Yeah, she comes and cleans, or she comes and cans. She comes and does weeds and stuff, and I have company coming tonight from
Costa Rica.
That's DCFS.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, so one of my neighbors. That'd be embarrassing. Yeah. So my friend called me and she said, "Hey, I have a family emergency. I'm going to St. George."
How's it going?
We're both here.
Just for situational awareness, though. She occasionally walks up to the younger one and whispers something in her ear. So if you are going to talk to him separately, because I think she might be coaching her.
How are they, like, temperament-wise? I haven't talked to them yet. It sounds
The
like
girls?
they've been good.
Girls have been melancholy, literally just sitting on the porch, haven't really said a word to us. They whisper stuff to each other. But
Yeah. Older sister was saying that they might be rough. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking she was going to run, but she changed her mind, I think. She had that look
So
on
where
somewhere in the house.
for like hiding?
I don't know. They didn't tell me.
So
who
it
was
sounds
here
like
first.
when they got here, they asked she's in the living room now, and then they kept talking for a little bit. And she's like, "Well, why aren't you looking?" So I don't think we have because
You're obviously friends with them.
And they come to my house all the time. Well, not all the time, but I mean, they live in Springville. I go down there and like I taught them how to make jelly at your house. So,
I don't know, but they have mom and dad.
Right.
That's been like memorable.
right.
Also,
Yeah.
they're not being cooperative, but like they're not talking.
They never have one. It's not surprising.
But they weren't at the house.
like noon.
Okay, so she contacted around noon, and then you went and picked up both of them. Were they both in Springville? Or were she was at Ace, but what Ace was it at?
I don't know. I can give you the address, but I don't remember. It's somewhere like south.
Spanish Fork?
Yeah, I mean, no, not Spanish Fork. It's past Spanish Fork.
Santa Quinn?
We went to the Rollies barn right after I picked her up.
Okay, so probably Santa Quinn.
Yeah, that's Santa Quinn.
Okay.
That's almost a Nephi type area.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. She was at the Ace. And did you call both the girls and say, "Hey, your mom told me to come get you"?
No.
Okay. How did you contact them to know where they were at?
I just went to the pool and said, "Hey, they have a family emergency. Can I pick up?" I said, "Sure." So I just said, "Family emergency. Your mom said you could come help me clean today." She said, "Okay."
Okay. And what about, how did you get in contact to pick her up?
Ruby just told me she'd be at the Ace Hardware.
Oh, okay. So Ruby told you where both of them. Okay. Okay.
So they've been here all day. We went to